How the hell you ahead, dog?
It's live. What are you talking about, man?
Nigga, the count was on front.
Yeah, count was
5,
on
4,
front.
3,
It said
2,
5, 4,
1.
3, 2, 1.
You was at 2.
Yeah, you was at 2. You non-reading.
I didn't pop up on my screen. I didn't see that. I just saw it said live. Anyway, all right. So everybody has a mic. Season 2, episode 3. Starting it off. Funky Fresh, just to impress, ready to party. It's your boy Stevie B. I'm happy to be here with my brothers as always. The conversations are a little bit more crucial. The conversations are a little bit more honest, and we appreciate every second of it. I'm gonna pass it to JT.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy JT Malone, aka the East Coast Legend. You can follow me on Instagram at freaknasty_ECL. And if you don't know by now, I'll rip your fucking soul out. That's it. Money.
Yeah. Okay. All right, everybody. My name is Mo. Again, I DJ and little fitness stuff. DJ Motivate You, Instagram. Yeah, DJ Motivate You 1 on Instagram, DJ Motivate You on TikTok. And I'm happy to be here with my brothers for season 2, episode 3. What we got for today, fellas? Let us know.
Right.
Let us
I'm
know.
gonna set it off today. By the way, you can at me at Mr. S.B. that on Instagram as well as LXB Galleries. But that being said, all right, man. I had a couple different joints that was going on in my head, but I'm just gonna throw it out there, see what y'all think about that. I don't know how much information y'all know about Alligator Alcatraz. Heard anything about that?
I have.
Oh man,
No clue.
No clue. Okay, Mo. So, Alligator Alcatraz was like what Alcatraz was, which was a prison, right? So it's like one of the most infamous prisons in the United States. So they named this one in Florida Alligator Alcatraz, and they were sending a lot of the people that they detained via ICE to this prison, right?
In middle of the Everglades.
Middle of the Everglades. So you already know, they got a whole football team named the Gators. They're known for their swamps and interesting areas. Well, 1,200 people have gone missing.
I heard about people going missing.
From Alligator Alcatraz. 1,200 people.
1,200?
They do not, the Florida or the ICE do not have records of these people. But they do have records of them going there at a certain time. But when they close this joint down, nobody knows where these people are.
Wait, so they closed it already?
It's closed. Yeah, it's finished.
That fast?
That fast. And you know why? Because
it's been 3 months.
People started to say, where are these people going? How can we get in contact with them? Yeah, man. Somebody do the research. I did a little research myself, but the simple fact that the slight possibility that these people could have been detained,
excommunicated,
and yes, excommunicated from the planet because of their race is foretelling of a lot of stuff that's happening in the world. But let me know what y'all opinion is.
Let me go first.
You, Justin. Yeah, please.
Let me go first. I'm going to say, oh my God, I will vote for Donald Trump and get my relatives killed. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that either. But that's what y'all did. You literally thought it was going to be us 3. It was you and yours. Hector, Pedro, Pablo, Santiago. I can keep naming names, okay? From the islands of I Know Black. I know like black people. I know deal with the blacks. I take your swag. I do the same music. Then I say I know black. This is what y'all get. This is what you get. Like, seriously, this is exactly what you get. I don't feel bad for any of you. I've seen the reports of you people on the news crying about how you can't find your family members. I also heard rumors that human remains were washing up off the coast of Florida.
Yes, me too.
And
And other countries, by the way.
And other countries, and people believe that it's these people.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say yes or no that it is these people. I'm telling you what I heard. I'm not going to confirm or deny any stories. These are all allegations. I love my country. I'm a proud patriot. I believe in the Second Amendment, the Fifth Amendment, and all the amendments. But what I will say is this. It was all fun and games until they start snatching up your families. It was all fun and games and cute until now your farms is going to be closed because you don't got nobody to work your farms. It's all fun and games.
Today.
And now y'all peoples is missing. This is what happens when you get your real nigga wake up moment. I'm surprised they closed it. Because as far as I'm concerned, what really went wrong?
What?
I'm just what went wrong?
What are you talking about, freak? Come on, bro.
People, hold on. Listen, hear me out. See where I'm going.
Go, yeah.
People didn't want migrants, immigrants, people who were here illegally in the country. So what are people upset about? They're not in the country anymore. I'm asking a question.
Justin, man.
Why is it a problem?
What do you mean? Why is it a problem?
This is what they wanted,
bro.
This is what they wanted.
People are missing, Justin.
This is what they wanted, though.
I understand this is what they wanted, but there still has to be
something
needs to be spoken about these people not being accounted for.
So they're just going to say in the history books that this never happened. Right? Whenever something goes wrong, when the vanilla zaddies make decisions, we just delete it from the history books. Why is this an issue? I don't understand.
He's not lying.
They didn't teach us about the Trail of Tears in school. They did that to, I'm going to offend some Native Americans, but they rewrote the history and wrote us in as Negroes. And we were the indigenous people to the land. Do your research, people. And they disappeared us so bad that they did a paper genocide on us. Okay? To disconnect us from our own freaking birthrights. So I don't fucking care. I said it, clip it up, make it viral. You come into this country illegally. You think you're better than the people that were already here who have a darker hue than you, and some of you look just like us. And you speak, it's not the Queen Spanish. I don't even know what the fuck they call it. You speak the mother tongue from Spain. And claim Spanish. Ain't never been to Spain in your fucking life. You're Hispanic. But you want to connect with the European part because everything white is right. You vote this man in who told you to your face he don't fuck with y'all.
This is true. It's wild.
And now you mad that your peoples went missing? This is what they do in this country.
Bro.
They disappear. They don't disappear people. They didn't put the Japanese in camps.
Not everybody voted for that. Right? So
okay.
You're gonna group everyone next to the ignorance that they've.
I'm talking about the people who voted for it, though.
They were.
I'm talking about the people who voted for it. First off, the people. The people who were immigrants, they can't vote no way. So they ain't vote for nothing.
You're right, but they're getting rounded up and gone.
Hey man,
for their lives while they're at work.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. I worked with some people some years ago at a company, and the problem was the first time around that Trump was taking the kids. The Trump administration was taking the kids from people and putting them in cages. And this woman, I think she was 54 years old. She had 6 children. Okay. 54-year-old white lady says, oh, they're all up in arms about them putting the kids in cages. I guess people would be happy if they put them in there with their families. At least they'll all be together. And she said this at lunch. And everybody didn't have the same opinion as her. And she felt very free to say this. So where I'm going with that is a lot of the mindset that I've come across personally is they don't even see these people as humans in the first place. I.e., you think it's all fun and games to come here on TV, because what you see on TV, what you learn, land of opportunity and all of this shit, and you get here and you're so quick to disassociate yourself from us. I know black, quick to call people the N-words, these people. Literally, I have a brother that works in the school system, and it's a lot of immigrants come through the school system, and they'll tell him, a black man, that they don't like black people. Meanwhile, they just told him the whole story of how they got to the country, and it was full of piss shit and a lot of walking and being separated from their families. But you can come here and talk about you don't like somebody. And this man is going to a 4 or 5 bedroom house, and you're going to tell him you don't like him because he's black. I don't care about these fucking people. I don't care. If you think you better and you think you I'm working so hard and the white man loves me and blah, 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 blah. Now you're missing. Should have bought air tags. Too bad. So sad. I don't feel bad for these people. Money, what you got?
I just don't understand why what they thought was going to happen. Like, I just don't understand what they really were thinking. We already heard about Project, what was it? Project
2025.
Yeah. I mean, it was already written there. They said it's a lie. And Donald Trump's not even Republican, though. He's not even a Republican. See, that's what gets me about this whole thing. He's not a Republican, y'all. He was a Democrat first.
Yes, he was.
And then he got embarrassed by Obama.
Yes.
Got embarrassed by Obama. Then he went right on 60 Minutes and said he will run as a Republican because they're not bright and they're dumb enough to vote him in. I'll never forget him saying it.
People are going to argue with you that he didn't say that, FYI.
He did say it.
I know. I'm just saying,
make
sure you have a ready clip up.
On 60 Minutes.
They're going to say he didn't say it.
Yes, he said it on 60 Minutes. I heard it. I was like, what? I can kill a person. I can unalive a person dead in the street. Nobody's going to say nothing.
He did say that. I remember that.
He said it.
I remember that. Yes.
I'm not making this up. So Steve, I don't know what they were thinking. What's going to happen to them? I really don't. No, he said he's going to get the bad people out. Yeah, you.
Exactly. So
I don't.
He want us three sweeping floors, cleaning toilets. Honestly.
Yeah, take the black jobs.
I understand what you mean, right? I understand what you mean as far as
exactly.
He was quoted as to say earlier today that something along the lines about how the immigrants don't get back pain. They're built to pick cotton. He said it just today, talking to somebody, and we conversed about it momentarily, and that was something that was brought up, and I'm like, yo, are you kidding me? I can't believe what's happening in the world today, and it's just being glossed over. You know what I'm saying? Like, glossed over. Not necessarily, not trying to take two spots, but also to bring up the fact that y'all saw that statue that's in Washington, right? Him and Epstein.
Who put that up?
They trying to say, which I don't know if it's true or not, so don't quote me, but they're saying that it would cost, depending on what kind of bronze they use, it would cost anywhere between $20,000 to $60,000, right? But if they use like a certain type of glass, right, like glass that they mold these bronze statues into, it could be $90,000 to $180,000. Who is spending money on that? Is the question, right? Who's spending money on that? And you guys heard more recently about what is the Tylenol thing that's going on, right? And they're saying that it's supposed to be linked to autism and all this stuff.
I
And
heard about that.
yeah, Tylenol also got on social media and was like, something about show us the Epstein files. Not to mention that
Wow.
this statue has supposedly two letters shared between Epstein and Trump about a birthday party or something like that. Somebody went after this, and it's supposed to stay up until the 28th because they paid for it.
What?
Yeah.
What kind of fucking circus do we live in, bro?
That's what I'm saying. This shit is crazy, bro. We are living in some wild times. Some really wild times. People going missing. Our president is being trolled like this. Not to mention that they're hiding things from the masses. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy right now, bro. I saw that statue and I couldn't believe that they're sitting in the middle of Washington.
I thought I was bugging when I seen that. I didn't think, like, I scrolled by it. I was like, that shit ain't real. I just kept it pushing.
It's there,
I kept it pushing.
It's there. I
saw it in the meeting today. Yeah.
I did not see that.
Them holding for hands. It looks like they're frolicking in the
yeah, it looks like they're skipping. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Frolic, man. You know what
crazy.
I mean? Like, I don't know, man. There's certain things that are being swept under the rug and not necessarily talked about. And that's why, I figured I'd bring something like that up today, man. But I'm gonna pass it over to Money, Dan. Go ahead and do your thing, brother.
Well, that was a lot. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, man.
I didn't expect that. Now that was okay. Damn. Now I now I gotta look out and be ready to. Damn. All right. Oh man, I don't know which one to. You know what? I'll do this.
Here we go.
I still got to think of my topic.
I mean, since we were just
so much stuff happening, man. It's a topic.
There's a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah, I can save that. I'll go with this one.
So many different perspectives.
I hope you're doing the one I think you're doing because I want to talk. I might talk about that one. No, this ain't the one.
What is happening? What is happening? Man?
Stop it.
Yep. Are you ready?
Go for it.
See if y'all hear it. Let me see.
Nope.
Y'all hear it?
Okay.
All right. Okay. Let me.
So why only a month ago I realized with Cracker Barrel there was a white old dude sitting next to a barrel all these years.
Had trash anyway.
I think it's good. It's good.
Oh, hell no. Cracker Barrel, what the fuck? Keanu Reeves drive 33 miles away to a Cracker Barrel interview in Detroit. I mean, damn, 33 miles and Cracker Barrel? We already know the things that come behind them. Now she get done with the interview. Immediately she called her mom right after. So she stepped outside and then she told her mom like she don't think that the interview went well. It was a bad vibe and that she was gonna go back inside to use the bathroom. You know the fact that she about to get on the road and drive 33 miles. Not only that though, y'all, she did to her mama. Dude who did interview her, John Gacy, was asking her unsettled, uncomfortable questions, asking about her COVID-19 vaccination and if she an organ donor. So after hours passed, her mama is freaking out. She called and started looking for her daughter. But listen though, y'all, when the police get there, they look on the camera and they see her walking in the building, walking into the bathroom, but never come out. Now this when the story get good, but crazy at the same time. Y'all, Keanu Reeves have been found 900 miles away from her crib, alive. She was found roped and duct taped in the back of a refrigerator delivery van, heading to Lopez Foods in Oklahoma. Now listen up, this is in black and white. He said this is a major meat supplier for McDonald's. This is how you know she was covered in love, you hear me? The state police had pulled him over for a tail light that was out.
Nigga, what?
Oh,
All right, y'all. So reason why I played that is because if you don't know, kids are going missing. A lot of black kids are going missing in Virginia from an ice cream truck. An ice cream truck is driving around at night. And the only reason why I got a lot more playing through the internet is because Chris Brown, singer,
Yes,
reason.
actually was concerned and posted something about it to make people really aware. This is really happening. Black kids from VA are going missing. And there's this ice cream truck at night keeps going around. This woman, this young lady was at Cracker Barrel and ends up going missing and gets found alive.
This is
Because of the tail light. Yeah.
It's a what?
The echo's,
The echo's crazy right now.
Oh.
I don't.
How's that?
I mean, this is true. This is a true story. I'm gonna have to look this up after the pod.
Crazy.
But I'm about to just tin hat time. Tin hat. There was a movie. I can't give you the year. It was called Soylent Green, and everybody was eating this meat like substance. It's so good. Soylent Green, yada yada yada. And it gets to the end of the movie, and my man is screaming, "Soylent Green is people. It's people. We've been eating people." And he's screaming, and the movie ends. How come McDonald's, Taco Bell, I keep naming places, how come I can go there and I can get me a burger for $1, $2, but when I go to the grocery store to buy ground beef, a pound of ground beef is $5? It ain't that much discounts in the world, people. I don't care how much you're buying. I don't know.
You know, I'm big on like documentaries and stuff. I remember I watched this documentary on Netflix, and it was talking about how the world, like the amount of people on the planet, there's not enough food to feed them, right? Like there's not enough chickens, not enough, a lot of like as far as like slaughtering. So I think that the part on the documentary that they were referring to, I think they were making food, right? They started to make, food out of nowhere, right? Type of thing. And when we speak about this type of stuff, now this young lady was basically kidnapped, and from what it's and trying to lead towards, she was going to be used as food, right? So that documentary had to be maybe 3-4 years ago that I watched, and they were talking about how like serious it was back then that the chickens weren't going to be enough, and so we weren't going to have enough food to feed the people. And they never hinted towards the fact that people would start becoming cannibals. But what's crazy is that if that's true, people have been cannibals for a very long time.
Sir,
right?
I just talked about last week how them people ate Nat Turner.
Yes.
It's a certain type of people who've always eaten people. And they come from the Caucasus Mountains. Okay? If you know, people. And I'm not putting everybody in the box, but that's goddamn your ancestors, bro. At the end of the day, that's the cloth you're cut from. Cannibals, violence, and I'm just gonna keep it a buck when it comes to we're talking about the ice cream truck and the kids being missing. Black kids been going missing for years, and they don't do nothing about it. But let little Becky Sue, with her dough face and her pale eyes, go missing. We got to see this bitch on TV for the next 6 months.
Make
Countdown.
make a movie about
Yep.
it too.
Countdown. Where's Becky Sue? And her mother will get on TV and cry, oh, a black man took her.
Remember that lady that was just like, my babies? And then she drove the
Drove
car
into water.
in
Yes.
the water, and then it turned out to be her?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Man,
and she said
yo.
a black man carjacked her.
Oh my God.
I was like 8, 9 years old. I'll never forget
I'll
that.
never forget that either.
Because I was just like, I remember I was in Virginia,
Yeah.
even crazier, visiting my family. I was there with my grandmother and my 3 cousins and my aunt. My uncle had gone on a business trip. And that was all over the news the 2 weeks I was down there. And I remember saying to my grandmother and my aunt, why would she just say a black man did that? And my 3 cousins were boys. So it was 4 black boys under the age of 12. And they sat us down and they told us, you're going to get older and you got to make sure you watch who you hang out with and where you go. Because women like this will accuse you of things you didn't do and you will end up in prison or dead. And we know you didn't do it, but society's not going to listen to it because you're already marked. Why are we marked? Because people don't like the color of your skin. And, you know, people say, oh, Mo got comments from some wackadoo. I got comments from some wackadoo about stuff that I've posted lately. And everybody tries to say, all you guys want to do is talk race and race bait and yada, yada, yada. You know, I wouldn't know I was black if y'all didn't put the stigma on me. I'm just a man living in the fucking experience, just like everybody else. I didn't wake up when I was a kid and decide that I was a black person. Society told me I was a black person. I was just a happy kid that liked to run in the yard and fucking play baseball. Society told me I was black. So don't talk to me about us always playing the race card or talking the race card or whatever. There wasn't even a white person until the late 1600s when y'all decided to click up because y'all wasn't shit alone and you wanted the fastest way to take the world over was to make some monolith of a race and even come up with the idea of race. Used to be you were who you were was from the country you came from and that's it. Oh, you came from English? Oh, you an Englishman. Oh, you from fucking France? These are Frenchmen. Oh, you from Ireland? You're an Irishman. Oh, you're from Nigeria? Oh, you're Nigerian. That's how it was for the longest. And they switched it all up and they put race. So don't fucking come to me, Money Steve, talking about why we always talk about race. Go back and meditate and ask your forefathers. Go ask your grandfathers. Go ask your fathers. Go ask your uncles. What's the deal with race? Why we click up like this? Because we didn't come up with the definition of it, people. But the point I'm making to get back to the subject at hand is they've always come after us and swept it under the rug like it's nothing. I don't know if we taste better than, you know, a European or if we got something that they want. We always say we got the sauce. Apparently we do.
Oh my God. Hey, you know, I don't know, man. That shit is crazy, man. You got another one for us, Mo? Or are we switching over to Justin? That's crazy, dog.
Man, I just clicked I don't want to be laughing during that, man. I had to click my camera off.
Hey, man.
But
I'm just saying.
Supposedly, besides the possible human chocolate meat balls that McDonald's and other places are making, allegedly.
We know they love chocolate meat.
I fell right into it.
I've doled out a bunch of it.
See, supposedly, McDonald's is low grade. McDonald's is low grade. Beef, pause, is from
New Zealand.
Down syndrome cows. Yeah, they get the Down syndrome cows, the cheapest of the cheapest. and they can get that for cheap and grind that meat up, balls, and give it to everybody as the burgers and everything.
Hey, that burger's down, I'm down.
Man, I got one more, man. I
Oh
got
my
one more to see
God.
this, man. I can't do this because I gotta play this one.
Do the next one.
I
have a topic by then.
Yeah, it's all good. I got because this man's bringing out. Oh my Lord! This man said, "All right, nah, come on,
This is wild, man.
come on." Okay, I'll bring this up anyway. Dang, I didn't want to do this one. No, because I've been on this for a while, and I got to get y'all opinion on this. I
can't believe that.
Yeah, it is.
Are you ready? I can't.
No, continue.
People out here doing it. You know what I mean? Like, what the? Poor lady, man. How terrifying was if they didn't find that head? They didn't find that busted light, man. She'd have been gone.
Yep.
I didn't know where that was going. I was like, damn, poor lady. And then they said McDonald's at the end. I'm like, oh my God.
Haven't you? Yeah, it didn't say Burger King.
Yes, they did. I don't even have to hear her talk. Yes, they did. Keep going. I said this the other week about sassy men, and you sit here and you mad about it. I don't even have to hear the clip. Y'all created these cats. Go on, play clip. I can't. CIA 1. CIA 1.
All right, play this shit, man.
CIA 1,000. Black women 0. Go on.
Black women love the fuck out of black gay men, but hate straight black men. It is very true because if you look at a gay black man's fucking profile, it is filled with straight black women. Why the fuck are so many black women following trans and gay men, but they hate the fuck out of straight black men? And it's only that category. It is literally just that black man that is gay category. Black women don't follow anybody else as much as they follow a gay black man. Oh, yes, queen this, and yes, this. Those same black women will come up on my page and tell me that I have low self-esteem, that I need to decenter men, that I'm miserable, that I'm this, and this, I'm jealous. But the same BBL that y'all talking about, I'm jealous of. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they're connecting because these trans men are getting their body done like them. The trans men is known to emulate a ghetto black woman, in my opinion. That's what they act like. So maybe they can just connect more with a gay black man than they can with a woman who's speaking logically to them, because apparently I am just everything bad, and so are a few other girls up on TikTok. But I was really thinking about that today, and it's like they hype them up so much when it's like that is the very thing, or one of the very things that literally destroyed the black household. A lot of trans black men, a lot of gay black men, I'm sure they've all been around, or maybe social media is just hyping them up so much, but they are literally everywhere. And I'm probably gonna mess up y'all algorithm by even saying it and bringing it up. But if you really, really think about it, why else would a black woman, a straight black woman, why so many of them follow gay black men?
I don't even know if I want to talk about this.
I was thinking the same thing, but I'll set it off. I already know. If you do talk about it, it's gonna be insane. But
I gotta know what y'all think though. I really do, because I've been wondering this for a while.
I don't know why that is. Maybe I don't know. I don't have the answer for the men and the trans. I don't have the answer for the women. Maybe they can. Well, they're in the same ballpark, right? So they're playing the same game, right? You know what I'm saying? So they can relate. I have a few lesbian homies that I know personally, and when they told me that they were on my team, I never looked at them any other way outside of that. You're into women, as am I. That's fucking dope. It never was a scenario where I was just like, yeah, but But no, you told me this is what you want and that's how you like it, so I'm gonna let you live, right? So, maybe they can relate to each other because they have the similar interests. That's and for a straight woman, they don't like to hang out with straight women as often. And hopefully, this isn't true after all these years, but out of all the good female friends that I know, about the maximum amount of like close friends that they normally have is in the range between 2 to 6 close friends, that they talk to all the time, and it varies in between. And, one of those 2 or 6 might be a gay man, and they can talk about the type of same issues and the things that they like together. And whether that be men or, fashion or whatever it is, and maybe that's why they follow them versus, dealing with their own kind. But I have no clue.
The young lady, Steve, the young lady said follows them, but it hates
straight black men.
Straight black men.
Straight dudes? That's only because
I
don't know about that either.
I don't either. And here's the wild part. I've seen other people say this online, and it's true. What's the first thing? And I said it a couple of weeks ago. What's the first thing? It's not all black women, so let's just make that clear. Let's make that clear.
Men have to be trained. Men have to be trained to say all, and then ladies just say men. And then it's not all. I'm so sorry.
It's a particular type of black woman, okay? Because it's not all of you, but a particular type of black woman, like the woman said, will big up the gay men, black gay men, will big up the black trans man or trans woman. Yes, black trans woman, and they will have a boyfriend, or they will have a husband, they will have a brother. And the first time that straight black man says something they don't like, what's the first thing they call you? Gay, sassy, zesty. So the same people that they hang out with all the time, they use as an insult to a straight black man. My question is, if it's an insult that you want to use, why are you hanging out with the same people that you're using to insult somebody else? I mean, like, I'm not going to, I'm just going to come out and say it. I'm going to use a derogatory term. I'm not going to hang out with gay people all the time. And then when I get mad at one of my homeboys and be like, nigga, you being a faggot. Ain't that from hanging out with gay people all the time, and then I'm calling people the derogatory term about the people that I hang out with?
You're calling it. That is the very strange thing.
That's exactly what happens. That's what I don't personally understand. I've seen it multiple times. You see these famous podcasters or whatever. I don't even know their names because I don't follow them because they're messy as hell, these chicks. But the first thing they do is they'll call a straight black man sassy, gay. But shout out to Saucy Santana, because I don't want to say the wrong thing about that young man, because he's quick to throw hands and he will threaten you. So I don't have no problems with his lifestyle or anything like that. But the point is, Saucy Santana is on a pedestal. You can't say nothing bad about Saucy Santana. That's the dude who I think he run with the City Girls or whatever. You can't say nothing bad about Saucy Santana. These black women will come for you, period. But at the same time, I'm trying to think of a black man who they can't stand, and they be Kevin Samuel. There's the dichotomy right there. You hated Kevin Samuel for telling you how to attract a real man and telling you that your idea of what you wanted for a man isn't realistic. But you prop up a guy like Saucy Santana, and he's the it dude. And again, I don't want no smoke with Saucy Santana. He be saying some wild stuff. He told DJ Academics he wanted to run the fade, and after he beat him up, he was gonna fuck him in his ass.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay.
And black women co-signed it though.
Oh, they were happy. Oh, they were all happy about
Academics deserves. And
they were happy about Grape.
They was happy about that.
They were happy about the grapes. Oh,
That's
yeah,
my point.
Oh, they grape
This
lovers.
just happened 6 months ago.
Yeah,
This was he was and academics was shaking when he was reading about that this what this dude said about him. And the comments was all these women who follow Saucy Santana, and they was all clapping. So I don't personally, I don't get it. And no, I just got it. It's from all of the years, from the brainwashing that happened on those zaddy plantations back in the day. Because remember, you step out of line, they will put it on. They'll pull your pants down, and they'll grape you in front of your whole family. And the ones who didn't get the most problems was the sissified black boys. The manly ones would get killed, foot chopped off, manhood chopped off, head chopped off. So now we're seeing the results of that. They gravitate to the more feminine type of dudes because I guess it makes them safe. It keeps them alive. If you're ultra masculine as a black man, I don't know. I'm just throwing shit at the wall. Seeing
it's strange. It's strange.
It's
because
just
you
strange.
Want this, you want this, and you want that. It's like you can't have.
Yes.
You can't build a dude as much as delusion as you want.
It just I don't get it. You
can't want somebody sensitive. And then it's like they want Ghost from Power.
You said, wasn't it you that put that in the group chat the other day about the woman that said they were asking, the dudes that walk up with the mics, and they're asking a chick about doesn't she want to be led? And she's like, yeah. And he was like giving a whole breakdown of like what a man should do. And then at the end of it all, she was like, but I still want to be in control. She said something about that. And it's like, hey, to each his own with the women. I don't know about the going back through history and watching dudes get, taken or whatever.
I got a documentary by Tariq Nasheed called Buck Breaking that I never watched. And it's on my shelf. And it's literally about how a strong black man was called the Buck.
Mm-hmm.
And they would send you to these plantations and they go fucking ape shit on you. And you come back and you couldn't look people in the eyes no more.
Wasn't that happening in Pulp Fiction?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Marcellus.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. But again, we as black men can't speak on why the black women like the.
No, we can't. So I'm going to go ask them. I'm going to put this out in the group now. Don't worry.
We have to ask. We have to put this one up because I want to know what's going to come in the comments because they're going to come for us because we straight.
No. I may have to do a whole other show and just get a whole bunch of them on the panel and let them talk this out and sit there and don't say nothing. Let them talk this one out.
Let's see. All right. Well, I gotta know. I got one for y'all.
Gotta know,
now.
Steve.
I got one because it's been the topic of conversation for a lot of people. I don't know if you saw what the Trump administration is trying to do with I think it's called the H1N visas, H1 visas, which is a work visa.
I think they're H1B.
H1B. H1N1 was a flu. Okay. H1B visa, okay, is for people who work at a company and the company brings over foreign employees and they come work. And the reason companies do this is because you can pay that person the wage that they were making in their home country. And you have to just bring them up so they're not at like the poverty line. So you have to bring their salary just above the poverty line and the government will let you bring the person over. So it's cheaper to do that. So what the Trump administration wants to do is they want to make it cost companies $100,000 to bring over foreign workers. And people are celebrating. Some people are horrified because it's going to affect a lot of countries, China being one of them, India being another one, and I don't know the third, but probably maybe Korea, because they had their issue with the Hyundai plant where the lady called ICE and got all those Hyundai employees arrested in Georgia about 2 weeks ago. So from experience, because again, people, I have lived a life. I'm highly educated. You can feel I don't have class, but the people who tell me I don't have class didn't even show up to take the test. So how do you know I have no class and you didn't even go to school? I've had experiences with companies that are multinational companies, and they will bring people from where the country is from originally to help set the foundation, just like they were doing in with the Hyundai plant, make the trainings, set up the SOPs, set the equipment up, and then they'll go and they'll bring in Americans to do the work. And these same people from the original country will train the Americans up in the way that they do it in the home country, obviously following American laws. And then these people from whatever country will usually go back to where they're from because they have jobs, they have families over there. So they're not here to stay. They might be here 6 months to a year, 2 years. They're never here long term. They build up, they put in the people in play, they get the factories working, they get the plants working, they go back. But it's basically what this it will do for American companies. American companies not going to do anything for, honestly, but these foreign companies is going to force them to hire Americans from day one, or else you want to bring 10 people over, we need $1 million. And it's like, sir, I haven't even broke ground. We're literally just renting a small place, and this don't matter. You want 10 people over here, that's $1 million. You want more than every person to be $100,000. So it's a way for the government to force Chinese, Indian, Brazilian, Alaskans America, Russian companies to hire Americans. So it could mean a lot of jobs, but we could also see places. Oh, Japan, they make cars in America. It would affect them as well. So now if there's a new Lexus plant that was going to be built in Bumblefuck, Iowa, they will now have to hire the people from Iowa who honestly have no skill sets, which is why the Japanese would go to Iowa to build their plant in the first place, because you can get cheap labor in Iowa. They're not trying to build them in Jersey, Connecticut, and New York, these plants. So it's the way to get these working class people jobs off of foreign dollars. How do you guys feel about it?
I mean, it's a business play, right? You know what I mean? It's always business. With the regime that we have in office, it's always been business, right? Like, I can go back to, having conversations with people that are older than me from a different generation, and how happy they were about the possibility of him either leaving office or still retaining office. And at the core of it all, what we know about this gentleman is that he's a businessman. So he's going to try and make a business move to make as much money as humanly possible while he's in office, and for the country, right? Like, because at the end of the day, he's trying to help the country. But it's all business, bro. And I know that it's trying to shake things up from other countries and their employees and all that other stuff. But at the end of the day, it's just creating more headache for people that have to fill out those applications and make sure that they're done a certain way, as well as running people's pockets on some business shit. So I mean, it doesn't affect me at the moment, you know what I'm saying? So for the most part, him having other people come from different countries and taxing him over the head, he's going to do what he has to do. Is it right? as the American country, well, of course, we're gonna think, all right, we're getting more money, so yeah, people think it's right, but it's just him or that regime mixing shit up like they always do, bro. You know, and the only thing we can do is see what's gonna happen. You know, I don't know, man. It's definitely business. It's definitely affecting government workers, and you know what they have to do. You know, there's still people that are, you know, being forced to move to other states and all sorts of stuff that are from certain areas because they have to go to report to certain work offices. They don't even have enough room to house all the employees that they have right now. Not to mention that you're going to take all these people and have them now put a focus on what's making the most money, right? You got to realize that they make all their money off of fees. They make all of their money off of fees, right? So for all these people that are immigrants and workers and all this other stuff, in order for them to even stay in this country, they have to pay thousands upon thousands of dollars for a certain period of time in order for them, and not to mention take a test to be passed to become a United States citizen. That majority of people in the United States can't even pass themselves, right? So you pay all this money to get here, and now they're talking like, all right, well, if you're gonna come over on a work visa, now you're gonna have to run $100,000. You know, you're making all this money and sending it back to your country, right?
Yes.
Because you're gonna end up going back to your country. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make money off of you while you're here. And for every 10, like Justin said, 10, 20, 15, you know what I mean? Like, they're just, the United States piling up more bread. It's warfare. It's just political warfare.
Fix my street.
Yeah, fix my streets. Do something about all these school shootings. You know what I mean? Like,
you right? Make America safe again with all this money y'all trying to come and get.
see, the worst part about even that statement, it never was. But
yeah, I know.
you know,
And well, you know what? Make it safe for the first time. I like that better.
yeah, for everybody, all
Yeah.
people. They're always out there like the United States is a melting pot. It's like, yeah, right. Is it?
Yeah.
How
Is it?
so?
Yeah.
But yeah, well, let me know what you think, Money.
It's all a scam. It is a scam. Where's the money going? Y'all just said it right there. Fix your this, fix your that. Ain't nothing getting fixed. Where's that money going that they so desperate to get? Where's it going?
Yeah.
How much money has he gained? How much money has he gained since he's been the president?
$3.8 billion.
So what are we playing with?
He's
He's a scam artist, and all the other people are scam artists too. So they're just happy that the scam artist is in there so they can get as much money with him as they possibly can too. It's all a scam, man. So we need to cut this out.
That's an accurate number. $3.8 billion in 10 months.
That's how much he's made, or
Yes.
his net worth?
Yeah,
That's how much
made.
he's made. And
That's why I asked. That's why I asked.
What?
That Trump coin and the Dusty coin.
Inside
Okay.
trading, dog.
And inside trading.
I'm not
Remember
gonna hold you. I bought Trump coin. You know
remember
why?
he inflated
Because
the-
I wanted to be part of this. I wanted to be part of the grift.
Remember he messed up the stocks?
Yeah.
That time it made it plummet and come up.
Oh,
That's
and
where
he
he did it.
bought shit.
That's what he did.
Went
Whoa.
through, perked up.
You
So
know, I'm
they
mad.
do it.
I'm
So
mad
they
Put a
do it.
because
businessman at the helm, and
Yeah.
all he does is construct business to make more money for himself.
You mean
I'm-
scamming
Always
man.
going to
You mean a
fold
dusty
back
man.
into itself. A business
I'm
is always going to
mad.
fold back into itself.
No, it's a scammer.
if this had happened a few years ago, I could have got in on the grift, man, and I didn't have the money to invest in the market the way I wanted to when this was all going on.
It's foul.
Yeah, so unless you got a lot of money, you can play that game and
Yeah,
lose a lot, then bring it up a lot. You know what
Yep.
I mean?
yeah.
So it's all a scam. So when they talk about now you got this his Visa card, his Trump Gold card.
The gold card, we talked about that before.
Yeah, I just saw it recently again this past week.
Because
Seeing
it
he's
goes.
adding
It's
them.
in,
How much money?
it's in line to this.
Yeah.
I thought it was $1 million for the gold card.
It's $1 million. It's $1 million.
yeah.
It's
There
$1
it
million
is.
for the gold
I-
card.
I just read again.
Yeah, we talked
Yeah.
about last season,
But
but yeah,
it just
he
came
bring it
back
back
up today. Yeah, it came back up
Yo.
today. I saw it last night. Something.
It's like this. As much as people, hate on the president, I can point you to some fire lines from hip hop, bigging up Big Daddy Guns.
Oh yeah.
I can point you to some fire lines.
Yeah, they love him.
Oh,
They
my
love.
God.
Well, they did
Yo,
love him.
let me tell
He
you. Let
was
me tell
in
you something.
videos. He was all over the place.
Yes,
man.
He
our
was. Every little step I take.
our culture loves a white gangster.
Oh, they do.
Our culture loves a white gangster.
Especially when they don't like us.
Yeah, exactly. I guarantee you the Gambino crime family did not have black people working for them, but Wu-Tang was calling themselves Wu Gambinos. We got a cat out here by the name of Yo Gotti. I don't think the Gotti crime family was messing with us.
Rolling around their grave.
You know what I'm saying?
Looking at that dude.
So we got a thing for the gangster, old white gangster, man. We like that.
They say the hard.
No justice for so long.
They say the hard ER.
Sigma 6.
Word.
Sigma 6, yo. Whole fucking Sigma. It was a 5, 65, 65. The dudes from New York that they just got out of jail.
Oh, Central Park 5.
Yeah.
Whole page in the
he
New
went
York
out of
Times.
his way to put a whole page in the New York Times.
He still think they're guilty. He'll tell you that today.
He'll
tell you today.
He can't say that he's not. But,
he'll still tell you they're guilty. And the messed up part is that woman who accused them still got a career. She made millions off that book.
That's my point, man. It's all a scam.
So much of their lives because they ain't even do nothing.
I will say this about one of the dudes from the Central Park 5. Remember Delicious?
I knew you were gonna bring it up because I couldn't stop thinking about it when you brought the Central Park 5 up. I could not believe it.
One of the dudes from the Central Park 5, that was his wife. I don't think they married no more. Which tells me more about her than it does him.
There we go.
Because
what do you mean?
Oh, well,
he was wrongfully incarcerated. He kept his head up. He came out. He got a settlement. I don't remember what he ended up doing, but he became a mogul. Gotcha. And he had money, and he moved down to Atlanta, and he had this beautiful home, and he ends up with her, and now they're not together anymore.
Shouldn't have voted ATL. Never mind.
Yeah, ATL full of grifters.
I'm sorry. Let me.
Oh, I said that on live.
Number love for your ATL.
I love the ATL. I'm not gonna hold you. I do like the ATL.
Beautiful
but
city,
I see you, Kay.
People be on it down there.
My man, Tinsley. You always calling it Wakanda.
Wakanda. Yes. I think with that though, I mean, Steve, I know you're closing out, but I think that might be it. Unless y'all got something else. I mean,
I'm good.
I should save it. No, I'm gonna drop it and then we'll end it on this.
All right, come on.
We'll end it right on this.
Be crazy. Is it
I'll end it on this.
Is it Ozempic?
No, it's not Ozempic. It's not. I didn't bring him up because
that was gonna be my topic, but I decided to leave him alone.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
He do look like he on Ozempic though. When I first seen him, he looked like a young Eddie Kane.
I hope he gets his hoop on. See, you come back like a young Eddie Kane, and everybody's talking about you on some drugs, man.
I mean, you can't win.
I wish.
I mean, our people love.
Dudes. Oh my God.
To end it off with the good brother.
Why was Abraham Lincoln, President Lincoln, assassinated? Because he was controlling the financial stability of America. President Lincoln did not want any foreign power like the Rothschilds to control our money supply. And even the first Constitution of 1776 forbids any foreign power, 13 families, to control our money supply. So the Greenback plan through Lincoln. So the Rothschilds didn't like that. And the Romanov family out of Russia, who was eventually taken out by these Bolshevik devils during the October 7, 1917 Bolshevik Revolution. The Romanovs, during the time of the Civil War, assisted Lincoln in defeating the South. But the Rothschilds were supplying both sides. They don't care who wins the war as long as the Rothschilds come out on top.
But that's another topic for another day.
Another topic for another day.
My guys, my guys, my guys.
All right. So on that note,
I wanted to bring it all into the scam. I want to bring it right on back
Yo.
around for who's controlling the money.
Yo, the Rothschilds, it's a known fact. There was a king of France, and I don't know if it was, I don't have my dates right. It could be the late 1800s. He was a man of the people, king of the people. So he's to ride. They didn't have buses. They might have had trains at this point. He would ride whatever the people rode. And one of his best friends was one of these Rothschilds. And the dude said something to the king said something to one of the Rothschilds, and he slapped the king of France in front of people. And because his family controlled the money in France, he was not executed on the spot. That's a true story. You can look it up.
wow.
The Titanic, okay, had a bunch of people who did not want our money to be privatized. They all were invited to the maiden voyage of the Titanic.
Heard about that too.
And it sunk.
They were supposed to be there too.
And none of those 12 families that he just put up there were on that boat. And this was the most luxurious boat ever created.
Didn't go.
And they didn't go.
Rockefellers, Rothschilds,
they didn't go.
Didn't go.
Jekyll Island. Look up Jekyll Island.
And they made sure that boat sunk.
And the secret meeting that happened in Jekyll Island, I want to say 1912.
Henry Ford was a part of that too.
And when it came out, the meeting that happened on Jekyll Island is in Georgia, people. I know my geography. I know my history. Don't fuck with this guy. I told you, I'm coming for throats. The point I'm making is they left Jekyll Island, and within a few years, we got the Federal Reserve, people.
Yeah.
And to all you red hatters out here who think you're so smart and will tell us again we're race baiting and this, that, or whatever. Why do you believe rich people over brown people? Why do you believe what rich people tell you over brown people? Is it because their skin color is the same and they make you think there's a shot in hell that you're going to get into their club? No, you're vermin. You're goyim. Yeah, I'm using their terms because I read and I know things. I also smoke a ton of marijuana, and I still know more than all you people. Don't kill your brain cells, people. Slows down time for me, and it makes me learn faster. The point I'm making to you people is you trust the money holders over the people who don't have it. The key to staying in power is to convince the lowest common denominator that there's someone above them that's making them the lowest common denominator. And you fall for it every time. And because you don't want to learn history, you don't want to face what has happened in the past, you're going to go through the same thing that your grandparents went through, your great-grandparents, and all you're going to have is your bullshit little jobs. You're never going to make it to where you feel you should be, but as long as you think you're living better than that brown man, you're happy. When at the end of the day, those gated communities with the guards in front and those secret meetings that you don't know about that you'll tell us is a bunch of nonsense, and we need to get our head out of the cloud and we need to stop with the conspiracy theories, are all right in your face. But because you think you got the protection, the complexion for the protection, that you're in their club, you're fodder to them. You're nothing. We have come to terms with that a long time ago. We don't rock with these people, the power that be. You're supposed to pull them out in the streets and stone them. Take the power back and give it to the people.
He's
But
right.
instead, you look at us, and now you want to start going to HBCUs and harassing young black people. Because the people you need to be harassing are on Wall Street. They're in Chicago. Chicago Stock Exchange is huge too. The LA Stock Exchange is big as well. Those are the big three: New York, LA, Chicago. You can make a killing in the stock market living in any of those three cities. The people who run that are your enemies. But you'll believe it's us because that's what they told you. And he who has the goal makes the rules. You know who has the goal. Why don't you think they're making the rules?
There ain't no goal in Fort Knox.
Sure ain't.
On that note, thank y'all for paying attention to everybody has a mic. Closing out tonight. So I'd like to say, yo, whatever you got going on in your life, stay focused, stay focused, stay focused. There's a lot of crazy stuff happening. Apparently we dodged the rapture. And a lot of other crazy stuff has been going on every single day.
I heard about that too.
Yeah, so keep your loved ones close. Don't necessarily trust AI. And
Alan
I'm
Iverson
outta
is the
here,
man.
man.
Don't disrespect him.
who? Allen Iverson. Will Allen Iverson running the point? Did he? Of course. Anyway, so that being said, we appreciate y'all as always. It's your boy Stevie B, my man JT Malone, Mo M-O-N-E-Y, and where everybody has a mic. Please be safe until the next time.
Peace out, people.
Yeah.